Hey everybody, it's Luke Reinhardt. I want to do a quick video for you talking about some of the radio advertising that we've already discussed. I sent the email, and so just give you a little more background on what it is and what I guess my vision for it would be. About a week, 10 days ago, we do a lot of social media marketing, and I had Mindy Dreyer, who used to be with NBC4, reach out to me on social media, say, hey, saw some of your ads, looked at your page. I think we're starting this new radio show. It's going to be on Sunday afternoons, and it looks like you guys might be a good fit. Would you ever be interested in doing some marketing? And I said, yeah, let's talk. Let's see what's going on and just see what's happening. And so her and Michaela Hunt are starting a new show. They both came to my office a few days later, and we just kind of sat, talked about my office, talked about what we do. They talked about their show, and I think it's going to be a good fit. They're mainly trying to reach out to moms in the Columbus area. And so I think for what their message is, it would match very well with ours. They were surprised when I talked about pediatric chiropractic. They thought I was going to be pushing more like auto accidents again. They're like, oh, so you're not doing auto accidents marketing. I'm like, no, that's not what we want. And so that's why I think it would be a good fit. And so long story short, they gave me a proposal, and I took a look at it. And, probably for just my office, for the amount of reach that they have, probably wouldn't work. But I asked them, like, what if we had a group of us together that we would all kind of share the marketing, we would all share the live interviews, like expert question and answer type of a thing on their show, and we shared the marketing and had the ads all lead back to one space. We get a bunch of 30-second ads with what we would be investing in as well. And I'm like, have you ever seen anybody do that before? She's like, yeah, we have insurance companies do that all the time. And so so that's kind of where I got the initial idea. Like, could we get a group of us together that we could start investing in some bigger media to get pediatric chiropractic to a bigger audience? I think that ultimately is the goal. And so so that would be what we were really trying to do. Now, let me take a minute and kind of show you what I've worked with here and what I've put together the past few days. Sorry. Okay. There we go. So, so basically what I did is I came up with a website, Healthy Kids Columbus, that all the ads that we would do on the radio would lead back to this website. And this is, don't get caught up with how the website looks right now. This is the landing page, it's my picture there. Once again, I'll flop that out once we all kind of decide who's going to be part of this and who is going to be there. We'll get something that just kind of gives us a better idea. But this would be where all the ads we do would lead back to this page specifically. And they can get some information about pediatric care, about prenatal care, and then they can go to meet our doctors. Everybody would get like a central one location. Like for me, I'm like in the corner of Gahanna, Westerville, and New Albany, but I'm closer probably to New Albany than any of them. So on the landing page for your city, whoever's hearing it, they can go there and they can find your information, how to contact you, your office, your website, phone number, and a map, and a little blurb about you as well. And so that's kind of the initial vision. Now I will say, like, I also have a Facebook page here we would lead people to as well, that we can continue to market through there. Now I also, so part of my plan with this is I really think that, and this is from what I have done, what I've had some success with, is I think that if we just do radio ads saying, come to our office, check out our webpage, I think we're all wasting our money. I don't think that that's going to be enough of a pull to get a mom to say, let's sign. I just heard an ad on the radio, let's just sign up. Or I heard it on this radio show, let's sign up. I think the first conversion is to get their feet wet and to get them to know, like, and trust us a little bit more through a workshop. So so we would have to, this is the realistic expectation of this, is we would have to take it to the next step. And we all have to be willing to put in a little bit of work to do regular workshops over the internet. I do this all the time. I'm part of Epic Pediatrics. We just did a webinar. We had like 21, 23, something like that. Moms signed up for an ADHD webinar, and we've got a couple new patients from it already. The best part about it was I didn't really have to do any work because somebody else was doing the webinar for me. And if we all kind of share in this, once again, you could be marketing your practice without ever doing anything. If we all take our turn, I'll share it. But the initial conversion from the radio ad or the testimony or the live interview would be to get them to sign up for something like this. Hey, we're doing a free ear infection webinar on March 21st at 7 p.m. Just go here and sign up for it. And then kind of the conversion comes after the webinar. We get them to sign up after the webinar. So that's kind of what my vision is, and we'd have to sit down and come up with a marketing plan. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna take some work, it's gonna take some effort if we really want this to work. If we just want to run ads on the radio, I think we're probably wasting our time. If we use ads to help promote another event and get people to engage with that and get their information and get them to like our Facebook page, get their email, and do a continuing marketing stream, I think that can be something that can be really successful. Just because we already had success with it in our office, and I think having everybody kind of double down on that, I think would help us get our name out there. And so that's my vision. That's kind of what I think will work with something like this. Give me some feedback, let me know. It's new, so we talk about like commitment, things like that. Right now, everything's negotiable. So for the one that we have, there's no commitment. But I will tell you that I think that we probably need to try this for 6 months. I would say we'd be willing to work with this for 6 months, and after 6 months we're not seeing any results, then we scrap it. But that would be my initial thought. I've reached out to probably about 5 offices so far, outside of my own, and so that is all in the Westerville, New Albany, Gahanna, Dublin area, and Columbus area. Hopefully part of what we do is other chiropractors hear what we're doing and want to be a part of this too. So I want one, give me feedback what you think about the radio advertising and what you think about the plan behind the radio advertising. But 2, how big do you want this? Give me some feedback there. My personal opinion, I think the more chiropractors we can get to be on board, 1, it could potentially help lower the cost, but 2, we could look at either other forms of media or even as a group hiring some kind of marketing director that each clinic would have the ability to use to help market and grow their clinic at some point during the year. So my vision is more chiropractors hear it, the more chiropractors want to be a part of it, the better. I know some people probably would want to say, no, I just want to keep it, like I want to just have my area. I don't want anybody else in my city getting that. I think that's a vibe mindset. I don't agree with that, but if that's what you think, let me know. But give me some feedback. Let me know. Time frame to get this started, probably sooner than later. It's already going, so I want to try to hop on the opportunity while it's present. So give me some feedback. Once again, we talk one-on-one, but I just want to send this out to hopefully answer a few questions for everybody. Thanks.